marketer are you? What kind of market if you're in the apple business?
Perfect competition.
Perfect competition, right?
Hey, not all apples are the same.
Oh, Honey Crisps.
True.
True. Very good point.
I mean, presuming like maybe you have a bunch
So
of
if you're in the apple business, how do you go about determining how many people do you need? How much do you pay them? Okay? And this is usually a question on the AP somewhere for an open-ended. Okay? So, again, this is all micro 5 chapter 5. I'll be sending you all the videos or you go out on your own. But again, watch how he does this. You notice
Let's see it.
part of this is really keeping things short, sweet, and to the point. Don't give them a reason.
When are we doing the AP test?
Today's a big one. Okay, we're going to compare the product market and the resource market with two perfectly competitive firms, but they're in different markets. Over on this side, we'll look at the product market. We're looking at a firm selling like apples or something like this. On the other side, we're looking at the workers who pick those apples. Okay? Product market, which is outputs, and the resource market, which is inputs. We're going to look at the firms producing and hiring. We're going to show you the concept.
Guys, notice, when you're talking this, the product market is now the output. What you're actually putting into it is what?
People.
People. You need people. It's just like putting, if you were making widgets, you would need plastic or metal. But in the apple business, you need people to pick.
In 90 seconds. Over here, take a look. You know right here, it's price and it's quantity. It's price and quantity of outputs. The price is set by the market. Demand equals marginal revenue. Marginal cost goes up and down. Looks just like this. That's an easy one. You know, a firm.
Somewhere, you notice, every time when he does D, he puts MR. Everywhere he puts this supply, he's putting what? MC, okay? Because you know where they meet, MR equals MC is the sweet spot.
Where MR equals MC. That's the concept done. I'm not going to put an ATC, but that's the concept. If that makes sense to you, make sure you get the idea. Marginal revenue is the additional revenue for selling one more output. Marginal cost is the additional cost of selling one more output, an additional apple. Let's go to the other side. Over here, instead of price, we're looking at wage. Okay? And instead of quantity of apple, we're looking at quantity of labor. Now, we still have a horizontal curve, but this one's different, and it's set by a different market. So don't look at this graph. It's set by a different market. It's supply and demand for workers. In this situation, this is, let's say, $10, and this is the wage. Yeah. Each worker is willing to work for a wage that's set by the market, $10. That's it, and that's equal to the marginal resource cost. Okay? We also have something else that is the demand, which is equal to the marginal revenue product. Now slow down, make sure you get this. Marginal revenue, marginal cost, over here, marginal resource cost is the additional cost of hiring one more worker. It's not marginal cost. Right? Marginal cost is the additional cost of one more output. Additional cost of hiring one more worker is set by the market. The additional revenue generated by those workers is downward sloping. It's the demand curve, right? Firms get hired, or firms hire MRP with MRC. They'll hire, let's say, 10 workers. Over here, we're selling apples. Over here, we're hiring workers. Until next time.
Can you just take the hot, like, you buy a tripod or something? And just stand the whole entire time?
Can I lose out?
Like, he has books though.
Hey, economics is always dynamic and changing. You can't watch videos.
Making a YouTube videos on YouTube is a very perfect competition. The price is very low. He has to cut corners.
Like that. He's cutting.
Yeah, if you just did unit 4, you're like, oh my God.
Look at me, looks drunk too.
And you're a little tiny. Here's just unit 5, the resource market. It's one of the simplest concepts. If you just get the most most important thing. Here's what it is.
We show the 50 Shades of Grey.
You just don't hear what he's saying and just look at his motions. He looks so drunk.
Hey, hang on this, Mr. Cook, with ACDC Econ, key economic concepts in 60 seconds. Today's a practice round. Okay, what I have to
Practice
is
round.
a perfectly competitive labor market and a firm trying to hire workers. And they're also selling their output in these perfectly competitive product markets. Let's just say pizza. So take a look. This is the number of workers. This is the output they're producing. So let's say this is no cooks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cooks that I'm going to hire for my company. Over here is the total amount of pizza. 1 cook can make 5, 2 together can make 12, 3 can make 16. Up here the wage is 20, and the price I can sell each one of these pizzas for is $10 a piece. Okay? What I need you to do is I need you to do some calculations if you already learned this concept and figure out how many workers this firm should hire. Okay? I'll tell you right now you need to calculate marginal product and marginal revenue product. If you know how to do that, I'll get out of your way, start that up, and we'll jump into this. Ready?
I did get it.
Okay, guys, grab a piece of scrap paper.
The answer is 3.
Shut up, dude.
I tell you.
I need the dart.
You think?
Put that part.
Wait, what's the question?
The answer's 3.
How many workers should the bloody firm
How
hire?
many workers should this guy? 3?
It is 3 because the marginal
Yes, because
benefit
that's what
of
that's
each
what it's
employee
like.
like is
And
decreased.
you're
Okay.
It's a start.
That's all I
Yeah,
wanted.
it
Good
doesn't make
luck.
sense to pay for it.
Okay, did you figure it out? You know how many workers you should hire? Let's go over it together. The first thing you knew that you had to calculate was marginal product. Marginal product is the additional output generated from each additional worker. In this case, it's the additional pizzas created by these cooks. So this first cook, an additional 5. The next cook, additional 7. 5 to 12 is 7. Next cook, additional 4. Next one, additional 1. This next one actually had total product fall. And I'm never going to hire that worker. I'm not going to analyze the 5th worker. Now that I know how much additional pizzas they made, I've got to convert that and how much revenue they brought in. Well, I have to multiply the marginal product times the price, and that'll give me the marginal revenue product. And the reason why is this price is set by the market, and that's a perfectly competitive product market. So the price isn't going to change. The price is set. So price times 5 pizzas gives me $50. This first worker generated additional $50 for me. Second worker generated additional 70. Next one additional 40. Next one additional 10. And I don't care about that 5th worker. Now, how many workers do I hire? Well, I hire where MRP hits something else, which is MRC. MRC is additional cost of hiring these workers. And it's equal to the wage. This first worker is willing to work for $20. The wage set by the market. Second worker is willing to work for $20. $20 looks like this. Now, how many do you hire? Well, the first worker brings in $50. He costs me $20 to hire him. I'll hire him. Second worker brings in $70. Costs me $20 to hire him. I'll hire him. Third worker brings in $40. Costs me $20 to hire him. I'm going to hire him as well. As long as the additional revenue is higher than the additional cost, I'm going to hire him. Fourth worker, the additional revenue, they only bring in $10 and they cost me a wage of $20. I feel like at $20, I'm not going to do it. The answer was 3. Till next time.
Why not hire 3.5 workers?
That's a little bit complicated.
You could hire them temporarily.
Well, that's what they used to do, and it was, guys, why didn't they hire 3.5? Actually, they used to do that, and that was called child what?
That's funny.
No, it's serious.
Well, part-time.
Don't some
It's very serious.
don't some places still
Did
do
they
that?
pay kids as much as adults?
No.
Dude, if you just hire part-time, you don't even have to buy them health insurance.
No.
True.
And that's
Nice.
part-time workers too, that's
It's
right.
nice. It's real bummer.
Yeah.
For part-time thing.
You feel me? You feel me?
Okay, guys, now, and please make sure you're going over those, but hang on a minute, let me. I'm hoping that some of you, or at least a few of you, did indeed read this article.
That's
Did
chapter
anyone
19.
look at it truly? No.
I didn't.
What?
I did the questions.
You did the questions.
It's like there were no questions.
Oh, you did, and we're gonna go over those. But actually, this, I just wanna talk about
Negative
one thing.
0.9%? What?
One thing
They're
that
in
was
debt,
in
dude.
this.
They have more
This is fascinating.
Like Donald Trump.
Okay,
Wow.
Shout out if I
this
can-
article, guys, has a lot of fodder for thought, okay? Here's taking the whole, everyone and breaking it into fifths. And you notice that the top fifth has 90% of all wealth. Wealth, 90.
How are they measuring wealth? That's my question.
Yeah.
Is it assets? Is it?
I would assume
Yeah.
it'd be assets.
Assets of all types, stocks, bonds,
Houses,
homes,
Money.
that kind of thing.
Just like
Okay.
whatever we show them in net worth.
pencil
The
eraser.
second percent, the top 40 now, the second has an additional 9.4.
What?
Okay?
Oh, wow.
And
Here's what's, to me, was shocking, and, you know, I have to tell you, I'm kind of a data nut, is the bottom 40%. We're not talking bottom 4%. We're not talking bottom 10%. The bottom 40% have zero. They're not even at zero.
They wish they had
They're
there.
at negative wealth.
Countries built
If
on-
they would sell everything they own, every phone, television, computer, if they
That's
actually,
exactly the point, that they have phones and television.
they
and
have
batteries.
nothing, okay? Now, if you study anything about history, let me ask you a question. If you're in that bottom 40, what do you really have to lose?
Nothing. That's why you don't pay your stuff.
I'm so close.
That's
You
why you
have
don't pay your
nothing to
mortgage.
lose, right?
Don't pay your mortgage. Yeah,
You
exactly.
have nothing to lose. Isn't that what we
Communist
saw?
That's
revolution.
what we saw in
That's what we saw in
2009.
2004, 2005, excuse me, 2007 and 8, during the big bubble. People just picking up and walking what?
They just left.
They just
Like
left.
in Las Vegas when the houses collapsed, like the housing market there collapsed, they just, instead of trying to pay it off, they said like their houses, all of them went upside down, so they just said,
Bankruptcy.
just leave.
they could not pay back the money, and it was just cheaper just to let them take the house and leave
I wonder what's the
than
minimum?
to try to pay it back or anything.
What's the minimum cutoff for the top 20%?
Well, it depends on like,
What do you mean, top?
like what's the
I guess I was
income
salary.
cutoff?
Just
Yeah.
salary.
Oh,
I don't know,
I don't have
like
that.
100?
50% of the
Maybe, 150?
Or do they just split it up by
That's
population?
literally not possible.
No,
Battery's
yeah,
low.
well,
Actually not.
Well, here's
Bounce it down.
something.
Because even if
As far as
See
wages,
y'all around.
and guys, if nothing else, keep this article because truly there's just a vast amount of information and they have great footnotes in it. They do say that the top 0.1% wages have increased 362%.
Yeah.